at 7. Later in the second, play of the day, as Shedeur extends the play on 2nd and 12. Floats one beautifully to Luke Gloria, who makes the wonderful one-handed catch. First down, Browns. That drive would conclude with Sanders sidestepping the rush and throwing a dot to Caden Davis again. Second TD. The King, LeBron James, taking notice.
He's loving it.
Sanders, 14 of 23 for a $138 and 2 touchdowns. Browns win 30-10. Hey, Shedeur, how'd you feel in your first start?
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't nervous, so I didn't really have too much adrenaline. It was just getting comfortable. That's all it is. Plenty games before, like I was nervous, but I felt like I knew the answers to the test. So it's like when you feel unprepared, then you know, when you don't feel like you're ready for the moment. I know I'm ready for the moment. Did I play up to par? No, I don't feel like I did. But overall, the main goal was to win, and that's honestly what we did.
Later in the show, you bet more on Sanders' first preseason start, I should say. Sam Acho has his impressions of the Browns rookie. Meanwhile, on the other side, another QB. Number one overall pick, Bryce Young. That's right. He played 12 snaps, 2 offensive series. That beautiful connection to first-round pick Pat McMillan for a 30-yard pass play. He was 4 of 6 for 58 yards and the only touchdown of the game for the Panthers.
A lot of excitement around those two, and the same can be said about both fan bases for the Pats and Commanders. Mike Vrabel, yeah, his era has begun. And straight out the gate, you can tell it's going to be a different year in New England this year. Opening kickoff. Second-round draft pick TreVeyon Henderson from the Ohio State University says, "I'm too fast, too furious. I'm too fast for y'all, man."
Then he's
100-yard house call. For NFL Next Gen stats, Henderson reached 21.0 miles per hour on that touchdown. That would have been the fastest TD all of last season for New England. It's 7-0. Drake May, you're up next. And in the first quarter, he reminds everyone that he's got some speed too, Tyler. 11-yard scramble for the first down. Didn't take a hit. We like to see that as well. 2 plays later, May finds Henderson, and I don't know about you, Tyler, but I'm drafting Henderson in fantasy this year.
I was about to say, looks like both Henderson and May.
Yeah, 9-yard catch and run. He had 3 catches for 12 yards. Moments later, 3rd and goal. May, hey, you get a little more points for this if your quarterback runs for a touchdown. He went 3 for 5, 12 passing yards, and 16 rushing yards. Pats would end up winning big on a special day as a Tom Brady statue was unveiled. A 12-foot tall monument, 412. That's the quick description from Tom Brady's new permanent presence at Gillette Stadium after his bronze statue was revealed Friday. The ceremony makes a good promise on what Robert Kraft said. He said he wanted to make this statue larger than life, just like Tommy is.
Right now, I feel extremely honored, deeply grateful, and if I'm being honest, kind of old. I never dreamed I'd be standing here 2.5 decades later, made of bronze and frozen in time. It actually feels pretty appropriate given my 40-yard dash time. But in the end, this statue isn't just for Pats fans. It'll also give all the Jets fans something to throw their beers at as they lead the stadium every year. Probably in the second quarter. Maybe the third. Thank you, New England. I love you. And let's get ready to kick off the 2025 NFL season. Let's go!
Fowler, senior NFL writer, and our buddy Sam Acho with us to talk about the Broncos because they love them there in Colorado. And Jeremy, I want to start with you here real quick. How are the Broncos trying to improve after what we saw last year 1 with Bo Nix and Sean Payton together?
Yeah, Ty, well, that defense is flying around right now. They just had a joint practice with the 49ers. I heard they were highly impressive, so they should be one of the very best defenses in the NFL to try to contend with the Chiefs in the AFC West. And then on offense, Bo Nix and the Broncos want to start a little faster. I'm told even the last 2 years they felt like the offense has got off to a sluggish start. Nix a little bit last year just feeling his way out as a rookie. They feel like they're now equipped and they have more firepower with some of the draft picks that they added, so they can get a hotter start, get that ball down the field early and often.
All right, let's turn to you now, Sam. What excites you most about the potential for this Broncos team this year?
Well, it's Bo Nix's growth into stardom. Remember, Bo Nix spent some days in this offseason working with Drew Brees, so now he's getting the nuances of the offense. It's one thing to learn from a coach, another thing to learn from a Hall of Fame player who knows everything about this style of offense. So I can't wait to watch what Bo Nix does in his second year. He has competitive fire, which matches Sean Payton, but now he also has that understanding of what every read should look like from a veteran's perspective. Yes, that's what I can't wait to see. So it's the veteran experience from Drew Brees, but also the fire. You added Evan Ingram at tight end, so there's the weapons as well. There's a three-headed monster in Denver.
All right, we will see Nix in action tonight, but last night there was another second-year signal caller who had a nice little performance. Drake May had a rushing touchdown. Back to you here, Sam. What did we think of May's play in his limited time on the field?
It was up and down. Yes, he had a great job with his legs rushing the ball, but also there was an early turnover, an early careless fumble. We saw some fumbles last season that I didn't really love, some careless plays from Drake May. And so there's highs and there's lows. The highs, as you see on your screen, are Drake May using his legs, especially when there's pressure in the pocket. He's an extreme high-level athlete. But some of the lows are the turnovers that you saw. Yes, it was limited time, but the fumbles, you want to wipe those away, especially in limited action in the preseason.
All right, Jeremy, your turn now. What are the Patriots saying about what they want to see from May in his second season and that development?
Yeah, so somebody I talked to with the team made an interesting point. They said he looks like an NFL quarterback now. Last year he was swimming with the terminology, trying to figure things out. The complexities of the game, they were tough for him early, but right now he feels comfortable in Josh McDaniels' offense so far. Sam mentioned the ups and downs. They're going to see a little bit of that, but a joint practice they had with Washington, he was really accurate, which was a good sign. So they feel like he's the leader they need. He's just got to deliver on the field now.
All right, you two stay put, because my boy Scooby wants to rap a bit about some of these NFL QBs.
Yeah, J.J. McCarthy, he was in the same draft class as Drake May, but he didn't play all last season due to injury. It was a year ago this month when McCarthy tore his right meniscus in his knee during his first NFL preseason game. Fast forward to today, and he'll be the starting quarterback versus Houston. McCarthy will be taking over an offense that was top 10 in passing yards and points last season with Sam Darnold under center, but it is now the JJ era. Jeremy and Sam is now back with us. And Jeremy, what do the Vikings want to see from JJ McCarthy tonight?
Well, I spent some time at their camp. I asked around. They want to see McCarthy work with some touch, different clubs in the golf bag, so to speak, because he's got plenty of arm strength, and I could see that live. But they want to know when the play delivers a little touch or nuance, or it's a fade ball. They want to see him put that on his receivers, and he's worked on that. But being injured, being set back last year, that was part of the issue there. But Kevin O'Connell made a great point to me. He said that his enthusiasm and energy has galvanized the entire offense. So they do feel like from a leadership standpoint, they have the right guy.
Yeah, that touch definitely makes a difference for a receiver trying to catch the ball. And Sam, you covered a lot of college football for us. So you've seen J.J. McCarthy lead Michigan towards a national championship. So what are you looking for in McCarthy's first preseason game?